Another light an hour, heavy, gray, and slow. The kind of dull routine you swear has nowhere left to go. But every boring minute is raw material to me. I'm melted in the furnace till it's worth more than you can see. Stoke the fire, let it climb. I turn base metal into shining tide. Let it hours, I feed them to the flame. Every dull and wasted second comes back golden, never the same. Laden to treasure, that's the oldest art I know. Let hours, just watch this heavy gray begin to glow. You call today a write-off, nothing left to gain. The clock is dragging iron chains across a tired brain. But hand me those gray minutes, don't you throw them all away. The plainest lump of metal is where masterpieces stay. Stoke the fire, let it climb. I turn base metal into shining tide. Let it hours, I feed them to the flame. Every dull and wasted second comes back golden, never the same. Leading to treasure, that's the oldest art I know. Lighting hours, just watch this heavy gray begin to glow. They laughed and said that lead could never change. Then I lit the green flame and rearranged. Count the sparks, 1, 2, 3. The dullest hour holds the brightest thing to be. Let it hours, I feed them to the flame. Every dull and wasted second comes back golden, never the same. Leading to treasure, that's the oldest art I know. Let it hours, just watch this heavy gray begin to flowers. I feed them to the flame. Every dull and wasted second comes back golden, never the same. Leading to treasure, that's the oldest art I know. Let it hours, just watch this heavy gray begin to glow. Just watch this heavy gray begin to glow. They chased it down for centuries. That small red glowing stone. The secret to turn nothing into something all your own. I found it in the quiet, in the work nobody sees. It isn't magic, darling, it's the patience in the keys. Hold it close, it starts to burn. Value is the thing, the steady earn. The philosopher's stone, it's beating in my head. Every ordinary effort turns to gold at my command. You thought you needed genius, but the truth was always clear. The stone that changes everything is doing your work right here. No lightning bolt of talent, no shortcut from the sky. Just one more careful measure while the lazy pass it by. The greatest transmutation isn't lead becoming bright. It's someone playing full of smoke and broken glass. Everyone I love believed that dreaming wouldn't last. So I learned to take the ruins, all the failures, all the rust, and whisper to the metal, you are more than you think you must. Green fire rising soft and slow. There's a science to the way that dull things glow. Turn it to gold, the plainest thing you own. Every hour you thought was wasted is a seed that you have sown. I'm not selling you a miracle, I'm handing you the mold. Give me your ordinary, and I'll turn it to gold. They said a girl like me should never touch the sacred art. That gold is born from bloodlines, never from a stubborn heart. But I have watched the base and broken rise up shining new. So don't you dare surrender what the quiet word can do. Green fire rising soft and slow. There's a science to the way that dull things glow. Turn it to gold, the plainest thing you own. Every hour you thought was wasted is a seed that you have sown. I'm not selling you a miracle, I'm handing you the mold. Give me your ordinary, and I'll turn it to gold. Maybe the last thing I will ever change is the girl who thought that she herself could never rearrange. Turn it to gold, the plainest thing you own. Every hour you thought was wasted is a seed that you have sown. I'm not selling you a miracle, I'm handing you the mold. Give me your ordinary, and I'll turn it to gold. Turn it to gold, the plainest thing you own. Every hour you thought was wasted is a seed that you have sown. I'm not selling you a miracle, I'm handing you the mold. Give me your ordinary, and I'll turn it to gold. Give me your ordinary, and I'll turn it to gold. Turn it to Turn it to gold, the plainest thing you own. Your head's a crowded market, every worry runs a stall. The doubts are shouting bargains and the noise is wall to wall. So I wore the great black crucible across the workshop floor. Whatever's crowding in on you, that's what this pot is for. Open your hands, let them go. The green fire loves the heavy, don't you know? Into the crucible, throw the doubting in. All the chatter, all the worry, let the melting down begin. When the noise is molten silence, only purpose will remain. Into the crucible and back to work again. But what if I'm not good enough? I catch it in my glove and drop it down the crucible with all the rest above. The what ifs and the yesterdays go bubbling into steam, and shining at the bottom is the metal of your dream. Open your hands, let them flame. Sleeps the art of changing natures. Transmutation is its name. The greedy rated hungry, dreaming vaults and easy reigns. They skip the opening sentence. First the maker takes the pains. Say the word and hold it long. Slow is honest, slow is strong. Transmutation, the only spell that's true. No one wave, just a workbench and the steady hands of you. Every element surrenders when you hold the process tight. Transmutation, turning dull to bright. Take an ordinary morning, or that no one else would mind. Apply the heat of purpose, let the process take its time. Now skim away the scrolling and the dread that floats above, and pour it in the ingot mold that transmutation love. Say the word and hold it long. Slow is honest, slow is strong. Transmutation, the only spell that's true. No one wave, just a workbench and the steady hands of you. Every element surrenders when you hold the process tight. Transmutation, turning dull to bright. Scholars call it heresy to meddle with what is, but every finished evening is a small metamorphosis. Watch it change, gray to gold. The lowest matter never has to stay inside its mold. Transmutation, the only spell that's true. No one wave, just a workbench and the steady hands of you. Every element surrenders when you hold the process tight. Transmutation, turning dull to bright. Transmutation, the only spell that's true. No one wave, just a workbench and the steady hands of you. Every element surrenders when you hold the process tight. Transmutation, turning dull to bright. Every element surrenders when you hold the process tight. Transmutation, turning dull to bright. There's a rhythm in the bellows like the breathing of the sea. In and out and in again, that rhythm carries me. The flame turns cold the moment that the feeding hand goes still. So I stack the hours like cordwood and I feed them with a will. Don't look up, don't look down. One more log and stand your ground. Feed the furnace, don't you let it die. An hour of steady stoking beats, so we got asking why. It never begs for genius, just the next piece on the pile. Feed the furnace. One more log, one more mile. You've paid the price of stopping how a cold restart can cost. A morning spent rekindling every ember that you lost. So guard the little burning like a lantern in the rain. It's easier to keep a fire than to light it up again. Don't look up, don't look down. One more log and stand your ground. Feed the furnace, don't you let it die. And now Automatic ticks in silence like a clockwork made of glass. The steam climbs through the serpent coil and cools itself at last. You wanted floods of glory, a whole fortune in a day. But gold was never poured, my dear. It gathers drop by drop this way. Watch the beads swell on the spout. That's one honest hour paid out. One golden drop. It doesn't look like much. A single tiny victory that glitters at the touch. But drop by patient drop, the vial fills with sun. One golden drop and another. That's how gold is won. The hasty smashed our bottles when the flow is just a bead. Because the slow condenser and abandon what they need. But I have watched the stubborn ones return day after day. Their shelves are lined with liquid light that never fades away. Watch the beads swell on the spout. That's one honest hour paid out. One golden drop. It doesn't look like much. A single tiny victory that glitters at the touch. But drop by patient drop, the vial fills with sun. One golden drop and another. That's how gold is won. One drop is nearly nothing. I won't pretend it's more. But nothing dropped 1,000 times will flood the vaulted floor. Count them falling, 1, 2, 3. Every drip's a heartbeat of the gold you're going to be. One golden drop, it doesn't look like much. A single tiny victory that glitters at the touch. But drop by patient drop, the vial fills with sun. One golden drop and another. That's how gold is won. One golden drop. It doesn't look like much. A single tiny victory that glitters at the touch. But drop by patient drop, the vial fills with sun. One golden drop and another. That's how gold is won. One golden drop and another. That's how gold is The flask is full of everything the recipe demands, and still the mixture will not move. It sulks and sits and stands. You stared so long, the staring is the hardest thing to break. So let me add one tiny grain, that's all it's going to take. Just a grain, small and white. Watch the sleeping flask ignite. The catalyst, it's smaller than your fear. One line, one file, one open page, and the fog begins to clear. The mountain wasn't moving 'cause you tried to lift the whole. The catalyst, one grain and watch it roll. Nobody stalls from laziness as often as from size. The task grew 7 heads last night before your very eyes. But chemistry is generous. She never asked for might. She asked for one small particle that's placed exactly right. Just a grain, small and white. Watch the sleeping flask ignite. The catalyst, it's smaller than your fear. One line, one file, one open page, and the fog begins to clear. The mountain wasn't workshops full of little tasks that no one sings about. The scrubbing of the vessels and the careful measuring out. But squint between emotions with a patient, quiet eye. A thread of gold runs through them, stitching workbench to the sky. Follow it hand over hand, the smallest song to something grand. Golden thread through every play routine, one shining line of meaning through the gray and in between. Every humble step's a stitch inside a story yet untold. Golden thread, the ordinary sewn with gold. The young ones ache for lightning, for the grand dramatic scene. They'd skip the boring stitches for the glory in between. But cut a single stitch of it and watch the fabric fray. The masterpiece is held up by the unremarkable day. Follow it hand over hand, the smallest song to something grand. Golden thread through every play routine, one shining line of meaning through the gray and in between. Every humble step's a stitch inside a story yet untold. Golden thread, the ordinary sewn with gold. If you ever lose your way inside the labyrinth of chore, reach down, the thread is in your hand, it always has been yours. Golden thread through every play routine, one shining line of meaning through the gray and in between. Every humble step's a stitch inside a story yet untold. Golden thread, the ordinary sewn with gold. Golden thread through every play routine, one shining line of meaning through the gray and in between. Every humble step's a stitch inside a story yet untold. Golden thread, the ordinary sewn with gold. Golden thread, the ordinary sewn with gold. Golden thread, the ordinary sewn with gold. Before the fire is kindled, before one grain is weighed, I knew a chalk and compass where the morning shadows fade. A circle for the hours, then a symbol for each task. The magic is in writing down exactly what you ask. Step by step and sign by sign, chaos cannot cross this line. The formula, the day drawn on the floor, a ring of ordered symbols, you can't get lost anymore. Just follow line to line and let the circle guide your hand. The formula, the plainest magic in the land. The wild ones mock the circle, call it prison, call it chains. They scatter their ingredients and wonder what remains. But freedom's not the absence of a path to walk along. It's knowing every step so well your hands become a song. Step by step and sign by sign, chaos cannot cross this line. The formula, the day drawn on the floor, a ring of order symbols, you can't get lost anymore. Just follow line to line and let the circle guide your hand. The formula, the plainest magic in the land. When midnight finds you frozen, not knowing where to start, the circle's waiting, glowing. It knows the steps by heart. Set your foot on symbol one, the rest will pull you through. A day drawn out in chalk is a day that you can do. The formula, the day drawn on the floor, a ring of ordered symbols, you can't get lost anymore. Just follow line to line and let the circle guide your hand. The formula, the plainest magic in the formula, the day drawn on the floor, a ring of ordered symbols, you can't get lost anymore. Just follow line to line and let the circle guide your hand. The formula, the plainest magic in the land. The plainest magic the formula, the plainest magic in the land. This morning weighed a mountain when you hauled it out of bed. A slab of gray obligations under skies of matching lead. But I have read the secret that the heavy always keep. The dents are full of sunlight, it's just buried very deep. Heat it slow, hold the glow, even lead has light to show. Lead to light, watch the burden start to blaze. The load that bends your shoulders is a torch for darker days. The weight was never punishment, the weight was start of sun. Lead to light, keep it burning till it's done. Beware the ugly metal when it's neither lead nor gold. When it's slag and smoke and doubting and the fire feels twice as old. That's the mile where quitters vanish and the masters hold the line. For the dross is only rising so the rest of it can shine. Heat it slow, hold the glow, even lead has light to show. Lead to light, watch the burden start to blaze. The load that bends your shoulders is a torch for darker days. The weight was never punishment, the weight was start of sun. Lead to light, keep it burning till it's done. The pinks, the scrolls, the maybe laters vanish from the beam. What's left is three bright droplets, but they're worth the whole parade. Distill the day, that's how essence gets made. Three drops of concentrated true outweigh an ocean wide. The essence never shouted, it was waiting there inside. Distill the day, let the busy boil to steam. The pings, the scrolls, the maybe laters vanish from the beam. What's left is three bright droplets, but they're worth the whole parade. Distill the day, that's how essence gets made. Distill the day, let the busy boil to steam. The pings, the scrolls, the maybe laters vanish from the beam. What's left is three bright droplets, but they're worth the whole parade. Distill the day, that's how essence gets made. Left is three bright droplets. Distill the day, that's how essence gets made. The battles have been breathing and the flame has roared since dawn. Your clever hands are trembling and your focus nearly gone. So I reached behind the regions for the bottle labeled rest. A swallow of the sunrise for the workers I love best. Raise the glass, drink it slow, feel the ember in you glow. The elixir, a golden sip of flame. It mends the weary fingers and it steadies up the aim. For rest is not retreating, it's the stage of every art. The elixir, then return with a burning heart. The blade is quenched in water, so the edge will hold its bite. The metal takes a breath between the hammer and the fight. And you, my stubborn maker, are of rarer stuff than steel. So drink the minute given you and let the minute heal. Raise the glass, drink it slow, feel the ember in you glow. The elixir, a golden sip of flame. It mends the weary fingers and it steadies up the aim. For rest is not retreating, it's the stage of every art. The elixir, then return with a burning heart. The flame will wait, I promise. It has patience you don't see. It leaps when you stand up again, refreshed and burning free. One more measure down it goes. Now back into the workshop where the emerald fire glows. The elixir, a golden sip of flame. It mends the weary fingers and it steadies up the aim. For rest is not retreating, it's the stage of every art. The elixir, curtain settles softly and the bellows finally rest. The evening pours in amber through the window facing west. I set the brass scales gently where the crucible had been. It's time to see how much of you turned golden since you clocked in. Softly now, one by one, lay out everything you've done. Weigh the gold, don't hurry past this part. The finished and the mended, these are minutes from your heart. You always count the shortfall, but tonight we count the shine. Weigh the gold, look how much you refined. You say the pile looks smaller than the plans you had at dawn. That anyone could do it, that the shine will soon be gone. But scales don't deal in should have, they only measure true. And the truth tonight is golden, every gram of it is you. Softly now, one by one, lay out everything you've done. Weigh the gold, don't hurry past this part. The finished and the mended, these are minutes from your heart. You always count the shortfall, but tonight we count the shine. Weigh the gold, look how much you refined. The ones who never weigh it always think they're standing still. Rise. So look, the beam is tipping by your effort, by your will. Read the mark, say it loud, small or great, it's forward motion. And forward makes me proud. Weigh the gold, don't hurry past this part. The finished and the mended, these are minutes from your heart. You always count the shortfall, but tonight we count the shine. Weigh the gold, look how much you refined. Weigh the gold, don't hurry past this part. The finished and the mended, these are minutes from your heart. You always count the shortfall, but tonight we count the shine. Weigh the gold, look how much you refined. We count the shine. Weigh the gold, look how much you The old text named the substance that the great work needs to start. The prima materia, matter, base, and common, dull and dark. The seekers scoured the mountains and the oceans for the prize. It was sitting on their desks all day in boredom's plain disguise. Pick it up, don't refuse, the dullest stone, the one to use. Transmute the mundane, the boring is the ore. The joy you've been avoiding is the gold mine's hidden door. The masters never started with the metal that was fine. Transmute the mundane, the common is the mind. The dreamers wait for marble, for the noble and the rare. They won't anoint the gravel, so their workbenches stay bare. But every shining wonder in the treasuries of old began as dreary matter that a steady hand made gold. Pick it up, don't refuse, the dullest stones are one to use. never far to find. It's the pile of plain and boring you've been leaving behind. Transmute the mundane, the boring is the ore. The char you've been avoiding is the gold mine's hidden door. The masters never started with the metal that was fine. Transmute the mundane, the common is the mind. Transmute the mundane, the boring is the ore. The char you've been avoiding is the gold mine's hidden door. The masters never started with the metal that was fine. Transmute the mundane, the common is the mind. The boring is the They ask me what I'm forging, bent for decades at one flame. When every day of stirring looks impossibly the same, I open up my ledger where a lifetime's inked in gold. One square for every morning and a wonder to behold. Great things wear a small disguise. One plain day at a time they rise. The great work is bigger than today, but today's the only brick of it these hands will ever lay. So I give this single morning every fire I can hold. The great work built a day at a time from gold. But tourists want the finished vault, the shining final door. They faint before the boredom of the years that came before. But I have learned the secret that the monuments conceal. The glory is the thousand turn of one unglamorous wheel. Great things wear a small disguise. One plain day at a time they rise. The great work, it's bigger than today, but today's the only brick of it these hands will ever lay. So I give this single morning every fire I can hold. The great work built a day at a time from gold. Some nights I see no progress, and the blueprint seems a lie. Then I stack today on yesterday, and watch the tower climb brick by brick, flame by flame. The magnum opus is the morning sign with one small day. The great work, it's bigger than today, but today's the only brick of it these hands will ever lay. So I give this single morning every fire I can hold. The great work built a day at a time from gold. The great work, it's bigger than today, but today's the only brick of it these hands will ever lay. So I give this single morning every fire I can hold. The great work built a day at a time. days collapse to cinders. Every plan goes up in smoke. The list you wrote at sunrise reads like some unfunny joke. You're standing in the ashes of the day you meant to run. But ash, my dear, is matter still, and matter can be spun. Sift the ashes, don't despair. There is ore still glowing there. Go from ashes, the burned day isn't waste. Every crash contains a lesson with a bright metallic taste. What burned was just the schedule, not the maker, not the flame. Go from ashes, rise and stake your claim. Ask any master smelter where the richest seams are found. Not in pretty virgin mountains, but in slag heaps underground. The failures of 100 fires hold metal at their core. So rake through last night's cinders, there's a seam worth digging for. Sift the ashes, don't despair. There is ore still glowing there. Go from ashes, the burned day isn't waste. Every crash contains a lesson with a bright metallic taste. What burned was just the schedule, not the maker, not the flame. Go from ashes, rise and stake your claim. You hide your heaps of ashes like a shameful little grave. But I built my brightest ingots from the days I couldn't save. Break them up, load the tray. Yesterday's burned hours are the ore of my today. Go from ashes, the burned day isn't waste. Every crash contains a lesson with a bright metallic taste. What burned was just the schedule, not the maker, not the flame. Go from ashes, rise and stake your claim. Ashes, burned day isn't waste. Every crash contains a lesson with a bright metallic taste. What burned was just the schedule, not the maker, not the flame. Go from ashes, rise and stake your claim. What burned was just the schedule, not the maker, not the flame. Go from ashes, rise and stake your A thousand nights I've gilded every metal in the land. The shells are bright with bullion, and yet here's my empty hand. For written on the last page of the oldest book I own, the final transmutation must be worked on flesh and bone. Close the book, face the glass, the last experiment begins at last. The final transmutation, the greatest of them all. The subject isn't silver and it isn't ore, Now hold still. Step gently on the circle. No, it doesn't hurt to change. It only feels like fire because the freedom's still so strange. We'll melt the old excuses and the story of can't do. Cast the same material into somebody new. Close the book, face the glass. The last experiment begins. The final transmutation, the greatest of them all. The subject isn't silver and it isn't ore at all. It's the one here at the workbench. It's the hands, the fear, the will. The final transmutation. Now hold still. Don't be afraid of melting love. The fire takes only lies. The truth metal in you is the part that never dies. The final transmutation, the greatest of them all. The subject isn't silver and it isn't ore at all. It's the one here at the workbench. It's the hands, the fear, the will. The final transmutation. Now hold still. Transmutation, the greatest of them all. The subject isn't silver and it isn't ore at all. It's the one here at the workbench. It's the hands, the fear, the will. The final transmutation. Now hold still. It's the hands, the fear, the will. The final transmutation. Now hold still. I have gilded, rusted hinges. I have brightened, broken bells. I've turned mountains of the mundane into gold upon these shelves. But the rarest of the metals ever brought before my flame just walked into my workshop, and it answers to your name. Step onto the circle, friend. This is where the lead days end. Turn yourself to gold, the lasting greatest art. Not the metal in your pockets, but the metal in your heart. Every skill the fire has taught you has been changing you all along. Turn yourself to gold, where you belong. You thought you came for treasure you could carry in your hand, but look at what the furnace did to what you can withstand. The patience and the courage and the craft you call your own. The gold was never in the vault, it's in the way you've grown. Step onto the circle, friend. This is where the lead days end. Turn yourself to gold, the lasting greatest art. Not the metal in your pockets, but the metal in your heart. Every skill the fire has taught you has been changing you all along. Turn yourself to gold, where you belong. hang the heavy gauntlets up and stretch my aching back. Then dawn flips through the cinder dust and pools across the floor, and every battered tool they find